Street Smarts.
Think you've got him? Find out now.
Welcome to Street Smarts, the show where people try to prove how bright they are by predicting how dim other people can be. Now, I took the streets seeking common Joes and Janes and tested their street smarts by asking basic questions about the world around them. It will be up to our players to determine who's got it going on and who's a few shrimps short of a Barbie. And speaking of players, let's meet them. Hello, Annette.
Hello.
Hi, Annette. And we have Patrick right here. He's got his game face on. Now remember, it's winner take all here on Street Smarts. That means only one of you will be walking away with the cash. And Patrick thinks it's him, and she thinks it's her. All right, now let's meet the three people they'll be making snap judgments about. First up, in Haight-Ashbury, I bumped into Manny, who taught me the meaning of the word swag. Now, Manny, why do people know you?
Well, I was on Letterman a bunch of times.
And you kind of introduced America to the terms...
dank.
Which is what?
Good.
And what was the other term?
Swag.
Which is?
Bad.
Okay. And if something's really swag, what is it?
It's oregano.
Right, schwiggity swag. Manny, what do you like to do here in Haight-Ashbury?
Currently, I blow glass, I play guitar, I play harmonica.
Oh, you blow glass. Do you have any examples of your glass?
Well, I've got this pipe right here that I made.
Oh, that's rather nice. I'll just hold on to this till later.
Okay.
All right, there's Manny. And back in Los Angeles, I had a gas with Kara. Kara, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I was lying on the floor, and my brother came, and I had like a bunch of people over, and my brother came and he stepped on my back, and I farted in front of everybody.
What was your best subject in school?
Math.
Geometry?
No.
I failed geometry.
Yeah.
I'll admit it right here on national TV. I used to write Pythagorean theorem for every answer, so I'd get like 8 out of 10. Yeah! And in Times Square, I met Len, a bigwig at Black Gold Magazine. Black Gold Magazine focuses on what? Hip-hop?
It's an adult hip-hop magazine. We cover sports, fashion.
So why do you call it adult?
I'm gonna get to that. Sports, fashion, television and film, and also adult entertainment.
All right, Len. It's time to play a little game we like to call Who Knew It? We ask the same question to all three people in the field, and your challenge is to guess who answered the question right. You will lock in your choice, and a correct guess will earn you $100. Yeah. Okay, guys, put on your thinking caps, and then Patrick, here we go. Here's the first question I asked to Manny, Kara, and Len. What's Tinky Winky? Flip up your paddles and tell me who knew it. What do you think? Do you think it was Manny, Kara, or Len? All right, and we're spinning around, working it. Okay, you're locked in. We have a Len and we have a Manny. Now, Annette, you think Len? You think he knows this?
Yes, because he is just wacky and crazy.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we can get you $100 and an early lead. Len, what's Tinky Winky?
Is that when you gotta take a tinkle?
Is that what you say when you're out with your boys? You go, guys, I gotta go Tinky Winky?
Basically. Or I gotta drain the main vein.
That's the wrong answer, and I'm sorry, Len did not get that right. Now, Patrick, you think our buddy Manny's gonna know this?
Yes, I believe that his wisdom comes from the pipe, and he makes up the words, so...
Interesting.
He knows the Tinky Winky.
Let's check it out, Patrick, $100. What's Tinky Winky?
Tinky, isn't that little purple Teletubby with the little thing that Reverend Farwell had a big stick up his butt about?
Did you dig the Teletubbies?
Not really.
Did you ever get baked and watch them?
I have, and like it was because I didn't want to get up and change the channel.
Hey, you got it right, Patrick. Way to go. $100 for you. You got an early start. That's Manny for you. All right, guys, here's the next question I asked all three. I asked them, what's a falafel? Who knew it? What do you think? Do you think Manny knew it? Do you think Kara knew it? Or Len? Patrick's got an early lead here. Patrick's going to do a funny impression for us after the break, by the way. Stay tuned. Okay, you're locked in. You both have Kara. Okay, now you think Kara this time's going to know, right?
Yes, because she just looked like a falafel kind of girl.
Okay, I think Patrick's going to agree with you. Let's see if we can get you each $100. What's a falafel?
A sex toy.
Falafel, some sort of sex toy? You've never used a sex toy, have you? Okay, all right. That is an incorrect answer. You both had Kara. I'm sorry. That is not a right answer. It is not a sex toy. Yeah, the correct answer actually is a Mediterranean food. Falafel. Yeah, okay. All right, last question of the round. According to the old saying, who laughs best? Who knew it? What do you think, guys? Let me know. You think it was Manny, Kara, or Len? Everybody likes to go around 4 or 5 times. I don't know why, but Patrick's in. All right, you're locked in. Okay, we got a Manny and a Len here. Now, Annette, Manny, you have no money here. You think Manny's going to come through?
I think Manny's gonna come through because he is just the wisdom.
Okay, let's see if we can tie the game up for you. According to the old saying, who laughs best?
The one who laughs last. No.
That's the right answer, and now you tied it up. Way to go, man. You got that plan. Now, Patrick, we're going to see if Len can give you a little lead here. Let's check it out.
Come on, Len.
According to the old saying, who laughs best?
Women,
Women laugh best?
especially when they got your wallet.
I'm sorry, Patrick. Len got that wrong. Sorry, buddy. It looks like we're going to end up end round one with a tie game because, Annette, you came through with the last one. You got $100. Patrick's got $100. We're off and running. Hey, from who knew it to who blew it when we come back to Street Smart. What's an aphrodisiac said to do?
Have really puffy hair.
You have like a big afro. Aphrodisiac.
Yes, and they're the people that perform the afros on me.
We're fighting. Welcome back to Street Smarts. It's time to meet our players. Now we have Annette. Annette, I understand you can do a very interesting rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
Yes, I do the boob juggle.
You do a boob juggle?
Yes.
All right, we have to see this. Let's see it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Yeah, thank you, Annette. Now, Patrick, not to be outdone here. Very nice. I understand you do a mean Chris Farley impersonation.
I do Chris Farley. I do his Matt Foley motivational speaker. I came on the Street Smart to win a little money. I live in a van down by the river.
Very nice, Patrick. Don't have a heart attack, but very nice. Okay, it's time to up the ante as we enter our next round. Who blew it? This time we asked the same question to only two of our Asphalt Einsteins. One answered right, one got it wrong. Each time Annette or Patrick correctly identifies which scholar blew the question, they get $200. Now, guys, in this round, you can earn an extra $200 by using the dunce cap sitting in front of you. Here's how it works. Now, when you hear a question you think will stymie your opponent, whack the buzzer on your chair and dunce them. If they cannot answer the question, you get an extra $200. Now, remember, there's only one dunce in the round, so don't get nutty with it, all right? Here's the first question I asked to both Manny and Kara. I asked them, if someone said they needed a little R&R, what do they need? Oh my God, Patrick's been dunced right off the top by Annette. Patrick, if you cannot answer this correctly, Annette gets the $200, but if you can, you get the cash. She's gonna sport the cap. I'm gonna read it again, you got 5 seconds. If someone said they needed a little R&R, what do they need?
They need a little rest and recreation.
That's a right answer. We're gonna give it to him. That is the right answer. Patrick gets the $200. Throw the cap on Annette. Way to go, buddy. Takes up the $300. You got an early lead. All right, guys, flip up your paddles now. Tell me who blew it. Do you think Manny or Kara blew that one? Looks like, all right, cap looks very nice on you, Annette. Oh my, what the pursed lips? Okay, all right. All right, slow down. There we go. Okay, everyone's locked in. We got Kara. Let's see if we can get you both $200. If someone said they need a little R&R, what do they need?
Rest and relaxation.
What about you? You need a little R&R?
Sure, why not? Everybody does.
She got that right. I'm sorry, guys. She didn't blow it. She said rest and relaxation. Patrick said rest and recreation, which we also accepted. Looks like Manny's the one who blew it. Let's take a look. If someone said they need a little R&R, what do they need?
Rest and rehab.
Rest and rehab. A lot of stars go to Betty Ford, get a little rest and rehab.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That was classic. All right, guys. Yeah, right. Okay, guys, here's the second question. I asked this one to Kara and to Len. I asked them, in slang, if a person is grubbing down, what's he doing? So there's only one dunce per round, and it worked so well for you last time. All right, anyway, so who do you guys think blew it? Do you think Kara or Len? All right. Oh, my God. Well, who do you think?
Pick one, pick one.
Annette. Okay, you're locked in. You think Kara, Annette, you think Kara blew this?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look. In slang, if a person is grubbing down, what's he doing?
If it was a guy scratching his genitals.
So he's grubbing down there?
Grubbing down.
Women don't do that?
Not as public as men do.
Have you ever grubbed down?
not in public.
She blew it. Way to go, guys. You both had carrots. $200 for each of you. Nice job. The correct answer is actually, if you're grubbing down, you're eating. You're chowing. You're eating. All right. Here's the last question of the Who Blew round to both of you guys. Patrick, you got a little lead here. Nice job. Here's a question I asked to Manny and to Len. Who is known as Mr. October? Who blew it? What do you think? Do you think Manny or Len blew this? What do you think? That likes to go at least 10 revolutions. All right. Okay, and you're locked in. We have a Len and we have a Manny. Now, Patrick, you think Manny blew this, huh, buddy?
Yes, Manny has no clue about baseball.
Okay, very well. You know. Let's take a look. Manny, who is known as Mr. October?
That would be David Letterman.
Right, because his ratings are always good in October.
Yeah, always.
He blew it. Way to go, Patrick. That's $200 more for you. Oh, he's taunting. All right, looks like Len's the one who got it correct. Annette, I'm sorry you can't get any money on that, but let's see his answer. Who is known as Mr. October?
Mr. October. Oh, that's Reggie Jackson. Number 44. Pointed out. Knocked it clean out. Ran around the base and then kicked the guys behind after he did it. I remember that. I used to live in Harlem back then. Oh, Reggie, you still are the man.
He's a man. Reggie Jackson, folks. Baseball Hall of Famer, 500 Home Club. Way to go. All right, we got a good game here. Patrick, $700. Way to go. You're in the lead, buddy. And now you're still there. You got 300. Don't worry. Now that our players think they know who's got some horse sense, let's see who they saddle up when we return. Okay, if you've got an STD, what do you have?
STD, smart daughter temperament.
Do you guys have a good relationship? Do you guys have a good STD?
Yes.
How long have you had the STD?
Oh, for years.
Welcome back. Mosey on up to the hitching post because it's time to pick your pony. This time Annette and Patrick will each choose one of the three savants for the entire round and try to guess how they'll answer 3 questions. A correct prediction is worth $300, and to keep things interesting, we're going to leave the dunce cap in this round, only this time it's worth $300. Now remember, there's only one dunce cap left remaining in the game, and it could be crucial here. So the player who is trailing chooses first. That's Annette. So who would you like to giddy up on?
Manny.
You like Manny? All right, very nice. Patrick, what about you, buddy?
I am going to take Len to the promised land.
You're going to take Len to the promised land. Very nice. Okay, Annette, here's the first question to Manny. $300 on the line for you. What is cardiac arrest? Oh, my God. Annette's done. Patrick, $300 on the line here. I'm going to read the question again. You got 5 seconds. You can open up a big lead here if you get it. What is cardiac arrest?
That is a heart attack.
It's a correct answer. I'm sorry. Now, Patrick gets $300. Throw the cap on her once again, and it covers his. $1,000 for you, Patrick. Nice job. But Annette, do you think Manny got that right or wrong?
I think he got that right.
You think he got it right?
Yes.
All right, let's see if we can get you $300. What is cardiac arrest?
It's when your heart quits beating.
Also known as?
A heart attack. Tick-tock. Dead.
That's the right answer. Way to go, Annette. All right, you got $300 back. $400 game. Patrick's up with 1,000 to 600. Okay, Patrick, first question to Len. According to the Bible, when did God create man? Do you think Len got that right or wrong? What do you think, buddy?
I think that Len got it right. He looks like a religious man from New York. So
Okay,
I think
all right.
he got it right.
Let's see if we can increase your lead. According to the Bible, when did God create man?
I should know that. I'm a preacher's grandchild, but
Okay.
he created man on the 7th day.
On the 7th day?
Yeah.
Actually, it was the 6th day, and he rested on the 7th.
All right. No, at the 7th day, he got some White Castle.
I'm sorry, Patrick, you got that wrong. A preacher's grandson. Sorry, buddy. All right. Annette, here's the next question to Manny. You can pull really close here. This will be good.
Okay.
I asked Manny, what is a barrister? Do you think he got that right or wrong?
A barrister, I think Manny got that wrong.
You think he got it wrong?
Wrong.
All right, if you get this, you'll be within $100 of Patrick. Let's take a look. What is a barrister?
It's one of those like poles on a stairway. As you walk down the stairs, they have a pole at the top and at the bottom. It's the pole, like, you know, as it goes around.
Right, it holds the banister, the barrister.
Yeah.
Actually, a barrister is a lawyer.
Oh,
Ever have any?
I thought that was a bastard.
Hey, way to go, Annette. $300 for you. He got it wrong. We have a $100 game here. The correct answer is, it's a British term for lawyer, a barrister. Okay. All right, here's the next question to Len for you, Patrick.
All right.
What is advertised as the happiest place on earth? Do you think he got that right or wrong?
Let me see. I got to go with gonna get it right because he's in publishing. He's looking for advertisement.
Okay, you're smart. That's a smart thinker. Let's check it out, Patrick. What is advertised as the happiest place on earth?
Disneyland.
Oh, what do you think? Happiest place on earth or what?
The most expensive place on earth.
That's a correct answer, Patrick. Way to think it out. Nice job. Another $3 for you. Increase the lead again. Now, Annette. Here's the next question to Manny. This is the last one for you for the round to Manny. So here we go. In slang, what does it mean if a woman is stacked? What do you think? Think you got that right or wrong?
I think Manny got that right. He would know what that means.
He's going to get it right? All right, Annette, let's see if we can pull you close. Right. In slang, what does it mean if a woman is stacked?
You know, breastises.
She's got what?
She's got hooters.
Like, are they a certain size?
They're extremely large.
Do you like them that way?
No, not personally. I like little hooters.
That's a correct prediction, Annette. You got it right. Way to go. And, you know, speaking of stack, you know, you could do that again real quick if you want. Okay, thank you. All right, okay. Patrick, last question. Oh, yeah, covering it up like you don't want to do that. All right, Patrick, here we go. Last question to Len. I showed Len this card and asked him, can you pronounce this word? Now, do you think he got it right or wrong? This is a big one.
I believe Len got it right because, like, again, he's a publisher. He knows literature.
Patrick,
he knows words.
Let's take a look. Len, can you pronounce this word?
Debut?
Debut? Use that in a sentence.
I like to use my debut when I'm going to a club.
I'm sorry, Patrick, you got that wrong. The correct answer is debut. All right, folks, I'm sorry, buddy. Let's recap the scores. Patrick, you still have the lead. Don't worry, $1,300. Annette, nice comeback after losing that first half. She got $1,200. Very nice. When we return, Annette and Patrick will be making a final prediction on a question I asked to Manny, Kara, and Len. They'll each choose one of the three street scholars, predict whether they'll get it right or wrong, and make their last wager. Here's the question I asked all three. Why don't cadavers make good conversationalists? Only one player will survive our final round.
The wager of
We'll find out who when we return. Welcome back. Call the taxidermist because someone's getting stuffed in our final round, the wager of death. Annette and Patrick, here's what's going down. During the break, each of you secretly chose one of the three people out on the street, secretly made a prediction as to whether they were right or wrong, and secretly wagered an amount of money not to exceed the total you now have. Annette, are you okay? Okay. Remember, only one of you will be leaving here with the cash, so this is important. Now, let's recap the scores. Annette, you got $1,200. Patrick, a slight lead with $1,300. So everything rides on this final question. And here's the final question I asked to Manny, Kara, and Len. Why don't cadavers make good conversationalists? Let's get your choices, Annette. You're trailing by only $100. Whose clip do you want to see? You're going with Manny. Very nice. Patrick, how about you with your slight lead? You're going with Kara. All right, nobody picked Len, so we're going to say bye to him. Now, Annette, you're only trailing by $100. Let's see if Manny can come through for you. Why don't cadavers make good conversationalists?
Because they're dead.
That's the right answer, because they're dead. Now, Annette, you had Manny. Trailing right now, you had Manny. Did you say he'd get it right? Because he did. What'd you say? You said he'd get it wrong. I don't know. How much is that going to cost you? You got $1,200. It's going to take you down to only $200. You still have $1,000. All right, you're still in this game, Annette. Now, Patrick, it all rides on you and Kara's clip. Let's take a look. Kara, why don't cadavers make good conversationalists?
Don't they have a social disorder?
Like cadavers do? Like, what's wrong with them?
They just be walking down the road and say something like, cheese!
Okay, that is a wrong answer, Patrick. Now, you have a slight lead here. You're up by $300. You had Kara. Everything rides on this. What did you say she'd do? You say she got it right. Patrick, if you wagered more than $300, you're going to lose this game. Patrick, what'd you wager, buddy? $1,200 takes